Kelly Ripa's emotional confession shocks viewers. The studio lights flickered to life, bright and warm as always. The cameras focused, the theme music played, and the familiar energy of morning television filled the air. Kelly Ripa walked onto the stage, her smile wide, her posture confident. To everyone watching, it looked like just another day, another show, another laugh, another easy morning. But behind that smile, something was different. Her eyes carried a quiet heaviness, a story she wasn't ready to tell. For more than 2 decades, Kelly had been the heart of daytime television, the voice that greeted millions every morning, the laughter that made even ordinary days feel special. But lately, that laughter had begun to feel forced. The endless routine, the long hours, the pressure to always appear happy, it had taken a toll. That morning, something inside her finally reached its limit. As she greeted the audience and began speaking, her voice trembled. A silence fell over the room, the kind of silence that only happens when something real cuts through the noise. She took a deep breath, and for the first time in her career, she let her guard down. She said softly, "I can't keep pretending everything's fine." Her co-host, Mark Consuelos, froze. The audience didn't move. Kelly's eyes filled with tears as she continued, "I've spent years giving my all to this show, but somewhere along the way, I forgot how to take care of myself." It was raw. It was real. It was unplanned. For a few moments, the cameras captured what no script could ever create, the heartbreak of a woman who had carried the world's expectations for far too long. Mark reached out and took her hand, grounding her. The live audience sat in stunned silence, unsure if they were witnessing an emotional confession or the end of an era. Kelly continued, her voice shaking but strong. She spoke about loss, about exhaustion, about the invisible weight that comes with trying to make everyone happy while silently falling apart inside. She wasn't just talking about herself. She was speaking for everyone who has ever felt like they had to keep smiling no matter what. When the show ended that day, the internet exploded. Clips of her confession spread instantly. Fans across the world flooded social media with messages of love, gratitude, and understanding. They called her brave. They called her real. Because in that single moment, Kelly reminded everyone that even the brightest people break sometimes. For years, she had been the symbol of light, cheerful, quick-witted, full of life. But now, she had shown something even more powerful: vulnerability. It was more than television. It was human truth. Behind every polished performance, behind every perfect smile, there's a story no one sees. Kelly's breakdown wasn't a fall, it was a breakthrough. It was her saying, "I'm human, too." In the days that followed, the show went on without her. The studio felt emptier. The laughter wasn't quite the same. But viewers understood. They respected her choice to step away, to heal, to find her strength again. Her courage opened a conversation that needed to happen about pressure, about burnout, about the importance of taking a step back when life becomes too heavy. Her story became a reminder that even the strongest among us need rest, that being vulnerable doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're honest. And when she returns, as fans know she will, she won't just walk back into the spotlight. She'll rise with more grace, more strength, and more truth than ever before. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do isn't to keep going. It's to stop, breathe, and say, "I need time." Kelly Ripa's emotional moment wasn't the end of her story. It was the beginning of a new one written with honesty, healing, and hope. And that is what makes her truly unforgettable.